So if you want a little laugh, I still can't get the makeup out of my eyelashes. Off we go into the world. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate, Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
Uncle Flip. I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here. The
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Legends, gather. Like the Avengers. I'm Tori Favreau, the Geelong-Flipper. How you doing? I hope that you choose to like, subscribe, and become a channel member for $1.49 a month. More if you want, but less if you want too. Oh, no, not less than $1.49. I'm a four-time Emmy Award winner. I am a full-time reseller. This is how I earn my living. I find stuff that has a value that maybe other people don't see the value in, and then I find it and I sell it to other people who see the same value in it, hopefully, that I do. So it's a bit of a crazy life. It's very busy. We have taken on a lot of stock. We've sold a lot of stuff on the format, the platform Whatnot. I've got to go and get that stuff ready today. Ali's got a lot of eBay orders, and we have 25 bags of clothing to sort. I'm not talking little bags. I'm talking 150 litre huge gardening bags. But it's good. It'll keep me busy. For those of you who aren't aware, last Saturday, my father passed away. We finally got the funeral sorted for, I think it's the 22nd. It's Friday next week, anyhow. And at 10:30 in the morning, so there's that. And I think I have a cavity. The back of this tooth is really sensitive. I don't know if I've chipped it, knocked it. It just decided that, you know, 52 years, I hadn't been in my mouth for 52 years. Not because it was a cybernetic implant, just because, you know, I had my little baby teeth first. I'm hungry as all get out. It's 9:30 in the morning. I've done 2 loads of laundry. I made Ali a coffee, let her sleep a bit. You know, it's just another day in the life. This is just like living in paradise. Last night on the Whatnot, I was selling heavy metal CDs, so we painted my face to sort of look a little bit like King Diamond. It was fun. You guys will be able to see the photos. I'll try to remember to include them. In any case, it is the thumbnail for the heavy metal Whatnot live stream. There's a bit of swearing in there because I know it makes people laugh, and the Whatnots are, well, they're selected, you know, for they're making contain explicit content. So today I've got to find, once I get through, the offsite is a disaster area again. It's just, we're expanding beyond that offsite, but you know, we're not looking to be there either. So at the moment, we're trying to make hay while the sun shines. But down the track, you know, we've got to tough it out, because even though this means at the moment we potentially could be getting truckloads of clothes, it is also a case of where to put them, sorting through effectively, making sure our donations that we make to the op shops are good and usable, and the rest of them, there's a bin down at near the local supermarket, and they just make them into rags, so I'll be able to put the remainder into the rag bin. So it looks like in that account, everyone's a winner, baby, that's the truth. But yeah, so it's just it's a lot to sort out, a lot to get through. The amount seems overwhelming, just because that when they heard that we were coming, I just want to check if my noise cancellation thing's on. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it really is. Okay, normally you hear a lot of the car. This damn thing drips on me. Don't know why, because I'm a drip. Probably it's missing a seal. Don't know. Oh well. Can't be helped. So yeah, getting all that stuff sorted has its challenges. Trying to find time to list on eBay. I've got scheduled listings going up every day, which is good. But even that stuff, I'm probably a bit buggered because it's like my stuff is all over the place. Even as I empty tubs, I'm creating new tubs because one of the things about Whatnot I've been finding anyhow is people like themed shows. So as opposed to just pulling out random, oh, you know, here's a frog, here's a dead fly, and here's a CD of Kylie Minogue. I think people like to know what's being sold to figure out, are they going to stay there for the whole show? You know, is there other bits and pieces? One of the things I would say too, depending on your way you look at these things, is if you think to yourself, okay, I'm going to go for an hour, like last night was only an hour, but I saved a really, really rare CD for the end of the show. You could always advertise that at the start of the show. I have got this. It is here. It is super rare. It will be the last thing of the night. So, you know, there is all of that to factor in as well, to entice the crowd to hang out, because then they may see other cool stuff that they want to buy. It was fun. The metal show was fun. I find Whatnot in general fun. I don't love this part of it, but now that I know that that's the part that is wearing down on Ali, like the packing taking a lot of time, not a worry, my love. I've got you covered. I can pack this stuff. It's easy. And then all she has to do is put it through the computer and generate the labels. Yeah, so, and then I've got to get video games for tonight's Whatnot. Once again, easy, they bundle. And I just charge the weight cost of a DVD. My love has just texted me, so I'm going to stop this for now. I'm going to go get coffee and a sandwich, toasty. I'll check her message, then I'll come back to you guys, and but then I'll have food and stuff. All right, food is done, and the food is done, and you got that food and the food's done. Food, mission accomplished. Food is done. Is it toasted well? Did they toast it with love? I don't know. It's a tough question. It's a rough question. Oh, it's not really that toasted either, to be honest with you. It's like really hot bread. I don't think we can categorically call it a toasty, to be honest with you. So yeah, all systems go today. I'll drag you along for little bits and pieces, but there's no real order picking, and but I'll show you what we're doing to give you ideas too. Like the thing with the op shop, working in conjunction with them, it is amazing. Like, it's such an opportunity. It's based on trust, but we are helping them. They're getting rid of stuff that they can't deal with, but they still get some money, not a lot, but they get some money for the stuff they couldn't use. They get their rag out done for free. Then we can help local charities in the area with free clothing, and I don't know, it's just a good feeling. It's a good feeling to know that you can make money and help people, like, that are helping people. I know it's odd. Okay, there were multiple parks at the op, so of course I stopped, because you know, we need more stuff. No, all I really look for now is just if I can find little bags of toys, old toys, that I can see value in to put into the small toy Whatnot. I'll see you in a second. Okay, I've got a confession to make. I often start talking before I start the camera. Got a hat. Check this out. Thought it might be good for our Hot Wheels nights. Bit too small for my fat head, but hey, I'm still a trendy gentleman, so we'll keep wearing that at the moment. I got this old dude, and he's vintage. It's in bloody good nick though. Can't remember what it's from, but I thought it was Small Soldiers. It's not. There's a whole line of these soldiers from vintage. I got an old Mickey, and I think this thing's cute. I've got others as well. I've got the marching band. This is legit old. And I've got this thing of terror in the night garden. Okay, so it works, but the battery's flattening. I reckon I'll probably get about 40 bucks for that, because they're things of terror. Alright. Any case, so yeah, Mickey was 5, Big Soldier was 5, Hat was 2, and the In the Night Garden was 3. Whatever. See at the offside. Bloody hell, I spoke for like 3 minutes, I think. I was just talking about the offsite. There's the metal orders, just in case I didn't record. All the rubbish. It's not rubbish, it's stock. And just how crowded it is. And you go, holy crap. But at the same time, the addition of the clothing is free. And none of us are in a position to say no to free if it's decent. The only thing we've got to do is sort it. So it's like complaining about having a problem some of you guys would freaking kill to have. Free stock, which I always pull good clothes out of those bales. Free stock of good stuff. All we have to do is be honourable and donate the rest to where it needs to go for best effect. Can't complain about that, can we? It's going to be a bit of work going on, guys. A lot of sorting, like I said. Ali's hooking up the trailer to bring it up to here now. I bought her a toasty, so I want her to have that first because she hasn't had brekkie yet either. Go. And I'll talk to you guys on and off, okay? I may not leave the mic in because I'm scared I'll break the... there's a receiver that plugs into the end. I'm scared I'll break it if I just pick up the phone randomly because it's just a lightning connection. So I'm going to flick that off as well, and it'll just be me yapping on like a dickhead like I normally am. All right, guys. So basically, all I'm doing at the moment is I'm getting these CD orders ready to ship, and these are also, if you're getting a few orders through, this is where the 15 by 15 by 15 boxes come in handy. I'll move you around a bit. There we are. So, for example, where did I put the texter? There it is. I just got to write a name down. So, Joe T. Thank you, Joe. For example, this is B-Bry's order. There's 12 discs in there. I could put hex paper around it, so they're fine. Speppers, bought a whole heap as well. And I just put the hex paper around them to protect them. But they're in a box as well. Beck Star is there. Thanks, Beck. So we're just loading these ones up. Ready to go. The smaller ones, I'm going to bubble wrap them and then put them in a padded mailer, one of our padded mailers that we've got. And I turned on local shipping so that the foul-mouthed flipper can get his 2 CDs. Andrew, you delight me. Okay. Castrol hat. I don't know if it's old or not. Doesn't feel old. I'm old. I'm mature. I'm immature. I'm... Hello everyone, welcome to my mature workshop. I'm Santa's little helper Bebop. Now, where did I put them? Where are the little parsley packaging things? No. Ah, I actually for once put something away. Look at me. Look at me. What a clever little boy. If these are the ones. Oh, no, don't be silly. Oh, that's because they're overhead. Okay. Hopefully I can reach them from the other side. Hopefully I can reach them from the other side. Yeah. That was the doors. Because Tori destroys the song.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Just finishing off the CDs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Then I'm done.
Yay!
Then I'm going to be sorting clothings.
You're amazing.
Simply amazing. We did amazing things. I don't even know where I'm going to keep these 2 CDs. What I should have had last night was that sealed Iron Maiden. That probably would have gone for heaps. I didn't think of it. Alright, so I need a cutting device, right? Need a quick cutting device. I'll get those done. And that little whatnot's ready to sign off on. Sayonara. Then I'm going to have to figure out how or what to do with the local pickup thing. I spoke to my friend Brad, who has a YouTube channel, Diary of a Flipper. I chatted with Octo as well, Disgruntled Octopus. Find them on YouTube. And they said I could run both at the same time, which apparently I can. But I think there's like some code or something that the buyer has to select in order for me to get paid, This is also where those extra small mailers will come in handy. Great. There's Rhiannon's order. So yeah, we'll get this done, and then we'll be able to mosey on through the clothing, and you'll get a little bit of an idea of what we're doing and how we're trying to give back while making a little bit of money at the same time. And I hope it's a lot of money. I'm not going to pretend anything about that. I hope we make a lot of money, but that we're able to sort of pay it forward and repay the kindness of our friends at the Opera who chose to believe in us and give us a chance. So those sorts of things are, you know, the hashtag grateful. Yeah. I shouldn't be missing these because the boxes are huge. The boxes are huge. Unless they're directly under here. Oh, they are. That's good. Okay. We bought a whole heap more of the My Business mailers. What I'm going to put the remainder of like these smaller orders in, as long as they fit. And if they don't, then I'll go back and put them in a... Okay, that one will not. And that is just fine with me. And this one... Bit of overkill, but it'll double down on the padding, which is good. Rhiannon, thank you, Rhiannon. Oh my god, last night's live stream was fun. I was super glad. I hope you guys enjoyed it, those who watched. God, I laughed. Some of the crap that comes out of your mouths when you're watching and you don't think I'm watching because my internet fails all the time. Hilarious. Hilarious. That's so cheeky. Lou, thank you for your purchase, mate. It's funny. Some people jump in. I feel sometimes they're so supportive. And I mean this, they'll jump in, they'll see, oh, Tori's running a whatnot, they know what we're saving toward, they'll make a purchase and then nick off, don't see him again. We're very, very lucky. Now, I'm wondering today, like with the clothes that don't make the grade, with the clothes that do make the grade, I probably should fold them and then not fold the ones that don't make the grade, if that makes any sense. Because the idea is to get as much, well, to get them all done if we can. Now that this whatnot order is done, and that has been the weirdest thing. Like last night, it was a combination of the CDs that Tina very generously gave us. We've got so many more CDs though from her. The next music show will be a mixed bag. And there's some amazing discs on there. I'll be running it a bit cheaper because they're not metal. They're a bit more mainstream. But it'll still be a good... it'll be a very good music run. Her CDs are very well looked after, and I'll be mixing them in with my own. So, okay, this is Clint's. This is the last CD, and they are all packed up. Now, all that has to happen is Ali just goes through them and gives them a little measure and away, prints the labels, and we get paid. Yay for money! All right, put those back. That back. Then do some clothing. Then I've got to find video games for tonight, and it's all good in Dust's hood, as they say when they want to say stuff. All right, so basically, just so as you can see, we just take time, sort through them. Keep, discard, it's all good. I actually wouldn't mind the idea of using, the table. I'm going to flick this off for a second. Don't even know if the microphone was on. Okay, so basically to give you an idea, the bags are this big each, and I wouldn't normally put them up here, but there could be anything from toys to serviceable clothing, and essentially all I'm going to do is go through and inspect each one and decide what we want to keep, what we're going to get rid of, and I'm going to do that off camera because I can do it faster. But this is the sort of stuff that we're going through, trying to make sense of everything. So I'll see you guys after I've done multiple bags. Okay, guys, so I've only done one bag so far, but Ali had a good idea, and it was to show you guys the actually going through a sort. And then I had the idea, and I'm going to do it. I've got to figure out how. I'm going to, when I open up a bag, just run Whatnot and say, hey, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. It lets me sort it, but it also gives you guys the opportunity just to flash by some clothing really quickly. So I'm not obviously doing that now. I'm just going to show you. This is a random bag. I don't know what Ali's fished out of the one she's done. Okay, so straight away, this is like I said, there's plush in there too. It's unbranded, but there's a plush in a clothing bag. I'll have to Google search what it is. Another plushie. It's meant to make noise or do something. It's just a generic. So we'll let the Oppo have that one. Some Flex Light shoes. I don't think they may be like an Anko brand. A little seal, SeaWorld plushie. It's cute. Not for me. Another plushie from SeaWorld. A killer whale. It's not. God, my eyes look striking with this makeup in. Bloody hell, Ali's laughing at me. Piglet. That's an old one from Winnie the Pooh. That's a keeper. That's going to go on the small toy sale. State of Art. I don't know. They're kind of funky purple checkered pants. For now, I'll leave them for Ali to have a look at. There is a tartan scarf of some nature. I don't think it's wool, but that's more Ali's department. If I find, like, depending on the brands, Bloom's Fashions. No, I don't think so. School Zone. And the thing is with all these clothes, even though they're in here, they are serviceable. They do still have life in them. Like, they're not ready to be chopped up. What is this thing? This is Exception. I don't know. That looks more like a little black dress kind of thing. I'll let Ali figure that out. And then it's funny because sometimes you'll, if you see me drop them down here, they're reject. If I do that with them, they're keep. It is neat sometimes just to see the different brands. Paul Mason, no idea. I'll let someone else worry about that. Hot Options, no. But once again, nothing wrong with it. And those pants are fashionable. And doing what we're doing now, we're sort of keeping some stuff that we normally wouldn't have kept. And I'm holding on to denim to do a denim sale. That's just a Rockman's, but it is size 22. So that will be being kept. Try to accommodate for bigger sizes where we can. Ali said we're keeping Millers, so that's what we're doing. Unfortunately, this isn't as exciting as some of the others. Don't know what that is. Safe stuff to keep generally is wool items or, higher end fabrics too. Because people don't tend to care what the, that's like a wall thing. I'll keep it for Ali to look at. Scarf. Nothing. Tag cut off. Little baby's hat. But yeah, we just we'll make our way through these, and it's an IKEA bib. It doesn't fit me though. I don't think. The old Matbra. No. That's bizarre. By the way, I don't know if you've ever done clothes shopping at an op shop before. There could be some really rank stuff that I pull out that makes me dry heave. Because it does happen, unfortunately. Miller's. And then the process for us from here with some of this stuff, naturally enough, we're going to have to run it through the wash. And what's that? It feels like a dress up. Okay, that's weird. I cannot even identify what... Oh, what the hell is that? That's a puffy sleeve top from Medieval. Yeah, no. I think someone in an Oppo would love a puffy sleeve top. Okay, that is very, very old school. Even though it's not like a precious... it's just very... I'll let Ali figure that one out. That is vintage. But yeah, so there can be a lot of tops or a lot of stuff to work your way through with all of this stuff. But once again, to find the gold and to also help them out, it's pretty good. Supre. Honey, do you want Supre kept? Okay. So even this stuff, like to get it in bulk, you might be thinking to yourselves, well, I'd keep that. And if that's the case, hit me up. Hit me up. And if it's just wearable clothing that you want in bulk, we'll sort something out. Hit me up through Instagram. Pure new wool. Woolen pants. Okay. I don't know what that brand is, but it's like a little snow suit for, I don't know, a lady or a teen. Another plush. Oh, that's a Stife. No, it's a polar bear from SeaWorld. And by the way, guys, if it's going into the reject pile, as you're watching this and you reach out, it's already gone. So just to let you know, anything you see go to the reject pile will already be gone before you can say, hey, I will buy that. Just to save you any hassle asking. All right, so that was not an exciting bag. I'll turn the camera back on when, if there's some exciting stuff. I've got to start to put this stuff into garbage bags to take it and donate it. So I'm just making a mess on the floor. So I'm at KFC having lunch, and I kept feeling like someone was watching me. I can't make this shit up. Oh, but look, this is who's watching. I kept looking around thinking there was someone staring at me. What a knobhead. But in exciting news, I just wanted to say, I can't believe I met her, because she doesn't live here, but I just met, well, it's hard because I feel like I know everyone who watches, but this little voice said to me as I walked into Connect 3216, by the way, we donated all of the clothes there. And this voice says, "Hi, Tori." Straight away I knew who it was. It was Heather, otherwise known as Zeke Site. And we got to chat. I gave a huge hug. I'm so proud of her. So I loved it. We chatted for maybe 5-10 minutes, which was awesome. And it's a shame that I'm under the pump today, so I've said next time you're down in Geelong, let me know and we'll have lunch or something. Anyhow, I was stoked on that, but yeah. Okay, all right, guys. Well, this has been it feels like it's been a longer video today. It may not have been, but I just got off the phone before with Andrew Foulmouth. We chat a lot, and I love the guy. He's my friend. But yeah, just putting things into perspective, having a bit. He's always good for a fucking laugh, and I do swear better than him, guys. I just have a bit more respect for you than he does. I have a bit more respect for your ears. Yeah, otherwise, I'm a bit of a potty mouth. Okay, so I am the future husband of the year. What I'd like to do, because we don't have quite enough money to get married, right? Future husband of the year. I need to run either a secret whatnot or a mission just to, we don't even want a fancy wedding, we just want to go to a registrar. But that's so long overdue, and even Ali wants to get me this ring. And it's one I like. It's called a dome ring or something. It's smooth and round, not like the ring that goes around your finger, but the edges are smooth. Apparently it's called a dome. But the one I saw, it's $1,000, and I'm just, I don't know. I feel weird about that. That's a lot of money. So we need to get that though, or whatever, an equivalent. And enough money for a registrar, and enough money for maybe a couple of nights away, maybe even just either staying in Melbourne or going down to Warrnambool or somewhere around there, but staying a couple of nights. I'm in peak hour now. Yeah, staying for a couple of nights, and then but ideally we'd prefer to be married now before we go up to Queensland. No particular reason, just time's come, we want to be married. Just got to get the money together, and I can't wait to be married to her. So yeah, I've got to find how I can get, I think, to do everything properly, just in the very limited way we want. About two grand, 1,600 to 2 grand. Just have 2 nights away, someone to marry us, and she just wants a really her engagement ring's beautiful. Of course it is, I picked it. But it's gold, but it's got rubies on the top, but she's not really a diamond sort of girl. But I can't wait to marry her. Cannot wait. In the offsite, what I got done just then, I packed all of the metal CDs. I packed all of the eBay. Sorry, not all the eBay stuff. I finished off all the Matchbox stuff because there was a little bit to go. This way, when she comes back to the offsite, there's just labels, and they're already done. She just has to put them on. I don't know where she had them though, so it's like all I can do is pack. We've got the gaming and whatnot on tonight. We've got a live this evening. It's going to be fun. It's a lot of work. You're exhausted afterwards, but it is fun. And just because we have been in a bit of a busy period today, I'm just going to say it's only 4 o'clock. I'll go live in 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity just to give myself half an hour to myself where I'm not working. So I'm going down to Target to look at Hot Wheels. Yeah. Busy day, guys, but very, very, very productive. I think this is hard because these videos go over the whole day. So I may have told you that we processed, I don't know, I've got the numbers mixed up in my head, I think, but the huge 150 litre bags of clothing, I donated all of them to Connect 3216, the ones that we couldn't use. But yeah, out of like, I think 28 or 30 bags, I cannot remember now, I'm so sorry. You probably just heard me 3 minutes ago, but for me it was hours ago when I told you, I think. But we got like 2.5 bags or something, so that was disappointing. And but there were like RM Williams, not a lot. There were 2 RM Williams items, maybe 3. But you got to remember, oh, and there were the RB Sellers was in there as well. They were the standout items, and a couple of pairs of sneakers that should go okay. But it is hard because, like, to go out to this Oppo is an hour round trip. Then we take the clothes that they don't want, and we hope that there's stuff in there. It's a gamble is all, and I guess it's like anything, but it's like literally, by the time we went through all of those bags of clothing, I would say between us both, because we both worked at the same time, there was about 4 hours worth. And yeah, 4 hours worth of work then another 2 hours worth, we're up to 6 hours for 2 large bags of clothes that may generate you know, maybe $200 to $300. But on the plus side, we were also able to donate an entire cage load of stuff. I'm going to go, I've got a phone call coming in. Legends, gather round, listen. Ah, doesn't really matter, I left them on the back seat. I can't reach them, I'm not getting back out of the car. I bought some Hot Wheels. They're not super special or anything like that. There's ones I think look cool. And if you're wondering what I'm eating, thanks lady, I've literally got the car in reverse. Apparently I've got to wait and not kill her kid. I don't make these rules. That bump is when her backside goes near the car. Take as long as you need. That was said with sarcasm, by the way. That wasn't said with any milk of human kindness. That was said to 1QU5A, and you can guess the last letter. Tucson, Tucson, and Tucson. All right, so yeah, got some die-cast caries. Putty McPudpud, you're gonna laugh. Guess what? I got more of the BMWs just to make me laugh because I was down in the dumps. How many do you need, mate? How many? If you wonder, did I say? I'm eating mussels if you're wondering what I'm eating. The ones that are like soaked in brine or whatever, marinated. I like them. I like them a lot. Home now. Home. I said to Ali I was going to like just get a pizza or something to chuck into the oven, but she suggested salad, and I was like, we've had such a crappy day today. Hasn't all been crap. We got a lot done. It's just the whole dad thing. Like, sorry, more mention of dead things or people. Wow, Tori. It's just you go good, then you go bad, and then you go good, and then you go bad. So it's a bit of going bad. But I did think to myself, she mentioned salad, and I said, don't worry about it. I don't feel like cooking. And then I thought, no, probably at the moment, I've been falling on a lot of comfort food and, you know, the old cordials. But that I'm going to marinate some chicken wings and make a salad before I do the YouTube live. And then we can actually have a nice, healthy meal, which might be better than loading up on pizza, even though it's not as much fun. And look, when you go from pizza, oven food pizza, oven food, to like Town and Country, who should sponsor me, it is a huge difference. I hadn't had Town and Country pizzas for the longest time. If you're in the Geelong area, do try them. Bloody hell. They have one called the Quattro. And literally, you can choose 4 topping. Each quarter is a different topping. It's the best. But they have this one, I think it's called Oceana or something. Oh, it's, when it comes, like, look at me, I'm munching seafood now. But, divine. It's funny, it's not funny. Tonight, this is a sobering thought. Tonight in the early hours of the morning, or Saturday morning, will be a week since my dad passed away. Oh, that made me feel really sad. But it's the truth. Yeah, it'll be a week. The street you're about to see, when we go past here, just there, yep, there. I always used to look up there to see if he was walking his dog down the street, that I could stop and say hello or beat the horn at him. And it's funny, I know it's only a week so everything's fresh. I didn't then because I was talking to you guys. I drive past that street and I still look up the road. And of course he's not there. And it is bizarre though, because sometimes you feel like, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. When someone dies that you love, I don't know if it happens with younger people when they pass away. Don't worry, it's not emotion. I literally just swallowed like the marinade. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to lose anyone young, but I don't know if you see them in places. But with old people, because we all look, oh, far out. With old people, I don't even know what happened. With old people, because we all look the same, you do. You see, you'd see. I see a bald head and a dog. I'm like, is that Dad? Sorry, the bloody mount has just decided to shit itself in terms of being tight. Like a tiger. Give me a second. I'll fix this. I'm a technician. Roadside repairs. I don't even know which parts come loose. Are you loose? Are you loose? Are you loose? You're loose? Are you loose? Is that loose? Nope, that's not loose. Oh, that bit is. Alright, ready? Ready to spin around? Okay. Ready to spin back? Hang on. Whoop, I just buggered that up. Hang on. Okay, I think I just MacGyvered everything to a degree I'm very happy with. Like a MacGyver. Did you guys watch that show, MacGyver? It's funny because I'm talking to the phone. People coming passing, I'm filming them. No, I'm not. Narcissist. So yeah, I do keep thinking that I see Dad at the moment. Any bald dude from a distance will do. But I sometimes think, you know, is that dad walking the dog? And sometimes I think it's sad and comforting to pretend that I did catch him for a second corner. And as long as I don't follow up that way, it might have been him. And he's happy and he's walking the dog, doing his thing. And as long as I don't follow, I never have to really find out that that's not the case. Bloody hell. Hope you guys can hear me, because when I was busy being a technician, oh, there we go. If you missed out on all this audio, it was amazing, right? But because I'm a technician, I knocked it all loose. But yeah, I missed that. We didn't even talk all the time. Like once or twice a fortnight, maybe. Because he was so like independent. Of course he should be. He was only 68. But yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? No, it's not. It sucks. In any case, I'm a good future husband, trying to make money to get married, trying to make money to move. Going to be doing the gaming and whatnot tonight. I'm almost home now. I'm going to try to get the kitchen cleaned up. And when Ali gets home, I'm going to say, hey, your idea was better than mine. And we'll make a salad. And while I'm on the live, all she has to do is chuck the chicken wings in the oven. Ba-dum-bum, oven chicken. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, oven chicken. And then we're going to have something decent to nourish both the soul and the tummy. And the protein will be good. That'll be good. And because we are so busy, we are only going to be, I think we're going to work tomorrow morning for a couple of hours just to get back on top, and I'll process tonight's sales. Hopefully I'll get sales tonight. And we'll go from there. All right, I'm almost home. I'm stopped at the lights. Thank you so much for sharing the day with me, guys. I love yous, you know that. It sounds like such a throwaway comment. I love yous. Heather, you made my day today. I love meeting viewers, but I love meeting viewers who are really getting out of their comfort zone and having a crack at it, and you're doing that, mate. You're a champion. So I was glad to give you a hug. She's short. I gave her a hug and a kiss on the head because she's short. You're a sweetheart. Keep up your great work. And guys, the rest of you are legends. See you on the live. See you on Whatnot. See you on the next video. Love you. Bye.